Good morning. Welcome to day 10 of 21 days of prayer and fasting. We're about halfway here, and we're going to continue our study of Ezra. And again, chapter 8, verse 31. We read, "We left the Hava Canal on our way to Jerusalem on the 12th day of the first month. The Lord protected us and kept us safe from bandits and highwaymen." We read about this Hava Canal, which was really a 3-day journey to Jerusalem by foot, but many people would avoid that journey because of the dangers that journey and the bandits and the highwaymen that Ezra mentions would come and harm people, rob people, kill people, and so they would take a longer route than this route. And we read, in the first day, if you're following with us, and we read in Ezra chapter 8 that he's anxious about this journey, right? He's concerned, what is this going to look like? Am I going to be safe? But he boldly proclaimed God's protection, and so he's afraid to ask the king for his protection, but he does trust God, and he goes in this time of prayer and fasting. And on Sunday in our service, we mentioned our series is about finding truth, and the truth that we aren't enough on our own. And that's what society lies to us about, that we are enough, that we can figure it out. We're smart enough. We have enough strength. We have enough wisdom on our own. And that's not true. The reality is we are not enough. The good news is that we are enough with Jesus. And that is the huge, obvious caveat. But sometimes we like to compartmentalize our faith, and we think that our faith is just an area of our lives, and then like we have our family life and our work life, and they're just kind of in their own separate categories. And yeah, sure, we need Jesus for our spiritual life, obviously, but no. The enemy there's nothing off limits for the enemy, right? There's nothing off limits. But why would we try to fight that if nothing's off limits for Satan? Why should we try to fight everything else on our own and just kind of compartmentalize our faith? Well, that's the reason is we're not supposed to compartmentalize our faith. Our faith encompasses all aspects of our life. And so in every area, we are not enough. But in every area, Jesus is enough. And there's something about living in our weakness, right? It's a beautiful thing, but it's a hard thing, because we do what we are humanly wired not to do. It's to get vulnerable. It's to expose ourselves. Our brain studies show that we are in this automatic survival protection mode. And so for us to operate out of weakness, which is a testament of faith with it, which means that we are letting God move and not rely on our strength. It's getting vulnerable, and it goes against what our human bodies tell us not to do. And so it's a challenge, and we don't like getting vulnerable, but that's where faith occurs. That's when we grow. That's when we develop courage and strength. It's not operating out of our own strength. It's operating in God's strength. And that's what we're called to do. And here we see with Ezra, oh boy, this trip, this going through the canal, are you kidding me? Man, okay, God, sure. Man, I don't know if I can do this. And we may think that, I don't know how I'm going to handle work today. I don't know how I'm going to handle my finances today. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle, family life today. And it's okay to have those thoughts, because we have a solution, and that solution is Jesus Christ. And so I encourage you today, maybe write out your weaknesses. Ask God to maybe reveal what those weaknesses are, if you're maybe unaware of them, and then just pray that God uses those weaknesses. I believe this. I said this Sunday. I believe God delights in using our weaknesses, because that's when we relinquish control and we say, okay, God, you take over. It's going to be a great day today. I'm praying for you. Know that you're loved, and know that it's okay that we have weaknesses. We all have them. And God uses those weaknesses for his glory, much like he did in Ezra chapter 8. Have a wonderful day. You are loved. God bless.